Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy, and I got a plane to catch! Welcome back to more Splatoon 2! Last time, we tried out the role of the spy. And now, definitely not going down into certain depth. Gonna paint over here. Yeah, revealing a hidden platform with another hidden platform with a checkpoint that it cannot just be floating in the sky by itself. There's gotta be more to, yes, right over there. Ah! The platform moved tonight. Wait, where am I? Where? Oh, I'm back where I started. There's a checkpoint right there, that makes sense. As I was saying, I have become one with the Kool-Aid. And then there's just feeling it around. So I go up from here. This is clever. There's a lot of weird, clever platforming, and it feels kind of like a maze. It's fitting for a last area. Sprinklers there, and then there's another block. Here comes another one. The sprinklers are showing me that there are invisible blocks here. And I'm pretty certain that between the sprinklers, wherever this lets out, that's gonna be where we find our place to go. No. In the middle? Aha! I heard the chingling. No, 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 no! I was saying, I sense the chingling. There it is, Underground Expressway, Octobrush with danger. At long last, the Hero Brush. Joe gets to wield it. If you love getting up close and personal, the Hero Brush is the weapon for you. Hold ZR to ink the ground as you run, or spam the button to slash repeatedly. You can close in on enemies really quick-like, and then splat them to bits like a ninja. I'm a ninja squid with a hero brush. It's all about matching ZR until your enemy explodes. Hold ZR to ink as you go. I see that Marie and Shelvin have very different ideas of romance. Wishful inking. So we gotta refill our ink, gotta get de-armored. You're just jumping for joy. You're just happy to see me. Oh. Yeah, Marie, I see that. I don't have unlimited ink, so I need to wash my back. Whoa, wash my back. Washing your back can be kind of hard. So at long last, Joe gets to wield the Hero Brush. It's been such a long time coming. I remember that when I saw that there were 10 different weapons that you would get to wield in Octo Canyon, this was the one that I was most excited to try out, as I kind of always pictured the ink brush as the standard version of the brush, but I guess this sort of confirms the Octo Brush is the standard version, given that it's always the standard version that you get to control, so, such as the Splatbrella, the Splattered Shot, the regular blaster, all that good stuff. So I've been kind of, okay, so in these videos, I've always, even back in my Splatoon 1 days, I was always making like Team Fortress 2 references because, you know, online team shooter, you use Gatling guns, all that stuff. And I kind of want to talk about that for a bit. I've always loved the characters and the world of Team Fortress 2 so much, yet I've never actually played the game. I didn't really have the capability of playing it back when it was super popular. I was basically running a barely functional potato of a computer, and it wasn't really like a game that I could play, yet I always kind of wanted to, and by the time I had a computer that could run it, it just wasn't really that popular of a game anymore, and a lot of people I knew who played it had just moved on to other stuff, and I felt like, how would I really get into not a competitive shooter though, but like a team shooter, if I didn't really have friends who played it? It's kind of past its heyday at this point. I don't know, I've always loved the world, the world for it. I've watched the Meet the Team videos so many times, and it's one of those things where I feel like it's the game that I know the most about without actually playing, because like I've watched it played before. And so many other things. That was totally Brill. You gotta tentacook. You gotta cut off the last syllable of your words in order to sound cool. So, I'm going to smash this box. It would help if I chose words that didn't have multiple, or actually had multiple syllables instead of just one. Oh, no, the way that I sound cool there is just being silent. So I'm going to, there we go. I don't think I'll ever get used to this. Come on. Sure is taking a while. Okay, so you're going in a loop now. Let's toss that. I need to trap it. I think that's what I gotta do here. So we'll toss an auto bomb. while the Autobomb is chasing it. We headed off of the pass. It dropped a key. Oh no, I dropped the lift key. Give me your curling bomb. Well, I guess I don't really need a curling bomb if I'm a brush. Swim speed is faster than run speed. But still. Grab that. Yet to find a collectible. Oh, you rode that over yourself. That's funny how they're doing that too. Keep going. What in the world are they up to? I think Autobomb for this one. I feel a big fight coming on. Do ya? Oh, I got a rush. Let's do that. Might as well. Might as well make things easier on ourselves. This is a deluxe Twinticle Octotrooper. My, you included your first, middle, and last name. It's kind of wild that we're seeing a new enemy here. It's a Twinticle Octotrooper, got more health, it's smarter, and it also has a shield, and it has a dodge roll built in. It's sort of a combination of the worst of all worlds. Bomberly. Nope. I got yellow on your tentacles. Now come on. Come over here and I'll show you my tenties. That sounds horrible, but that's kind of the point. Okay. Nice fight. Go get to that launch pad. Do I want to get to the launch pad? Yeah, I think I want to get to the launch pad. I don't see anything here. Get over here. Didn't miss anything there. At least I hope not. Nope. Let's use the curling bomb at least some. I shouldn't just be rolling everywhere. Like she said, you don't have unlimited ink. The curling bomb swim can be used to reload a little bit. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. God, I could not. I tried to hold in my sneeze there. It's so rare. Yes. I try to hold in my sneezes as best I can though, but it's always hard. I always sneeze in 2s, and whenever I'm sick, I sneeze in 3s. It's rather unpleasant. I can never seem to stop it. I think I've heard that it's related to lung capacity or something. How about up there? It's a little precise getting up there. Yeah. Splat. It's the splashdown. Press in the right stick near a bunch of enemies to splat them all. Or you can just do it on one. Get the key that way. With how much those things cost health for you, it just feels good. What is in here? Sardinia. And then the final checkpoint. Get up close and personal with a couple of Octo Commanders. Ready to get up close and personal with a few Octo Commanders? Lead those industrial squeegees with ink and bombs. Oh, wow. I did not even see all of that horrifying geometry in front of me. Let's check that. First and foremost, rack up a little bit of damage on them. We'll use the curling bomb to guide it. I heard splat bombs are the way to go though, but nah, I think curling bombs actually. Let's do that. Oh, whoa, I wave dashed. Apparently I won the fight. I don't know how I did it though, but I'll take it. No, oh God. I cannot stay on anything right now. Wow, I'm just all over the place. There's a box over there. No. Get over here, guys. Come on, can I ride you, maybe? I think we're at that stage of our relationship. No. Nothing is going my way here. Go that way, chase after the bomb. The other one's coming in too. Oh, I didn't even need you to get up here. That's just eggs. And, nope. Getting from one of these onto the other has been not good. Maybe, there's just an egg floating in the air right there. Get on that, maybe. Is that leading me to another platform, do you think? Yes. Oh, I found a big sea carrot. Where is this leading me? Wow, this is pretty involved. I can see this taking someone quite a few tries to find. Go that way. No, go this way. You see the little the Canadian emblem over there? Yeah, you want to go over there and eat that. Trust me. Canadian food is great. Let me check your weapon log. Yep, data's coming through. Oh man, this is really good stuff. The more data you get me, the quicker I can finalize my retail version, so keep it up. But remember, this is just a loaner. I'm not running a charity here. Good luck, Agent 4. Hero Brush is now ours, as is... Hey, Squid Kids, it's me, Callie. It's been so long since I've written a proper blog post. Being on my own like this, I got time to think, but sometimes I think too much. But I'm really psyched for filming today. Stay fresh. That's at least how I think that sounds whenever you say those things. So now, we're gonna head back to Inkopolis Square and we're gonna learn about the weapon of the day. We're kicking up the damage up a notch with the .52 gal! A middleweight shooter with slightly above average range, slow firing rate, and high damage. True to its name, 52 damage. While the continuous fire is slow and each bullet is more of an event than a stream, the damage is so high that this sports the second fastest minimum kill time in the entire game, only coming in 1 frame slower than a carbon roller. Of course, the problem is that both of those bullets have to hit. The .52 gal's first 2 bullets on a trigger pull are far more accurate than subsequent bullets, spreading out quickly after that. It may be better to tap rather than hold the trigger with this guy to make it easier hitting a moving target with so much fixed intervals between bullets. Accuracy in the air is pretty much nothing. This gun wants its feet planted in to work. Despite the slow shots, the bullets are large and give a nice even coating. Turfing isn't great, but it certainly is not as bad as the other slowpokes. And despite large bullets, they're quite cheap for what they are, allowing for 76 bullets on a full tank. The main appeal is fast kill times at range. It just barely extends past a lot of common threats like splatter shots and splat dualies, neutralizing front range fighters before they can zip all around you. Its sub-weapon is Point Sensor, purely for awareness. Once someone is tagged, you know exactly how they're moving, and it's easy to take advantage of those fast splat times. Low ink consumption too. It sounds kind of weak, but this is exactly what you want. One of the best showings of a point sensor out there. The ink cost is so low, you might as well just toss it to make it easier to use the baller. .52 gal is a duck in, duck out kind of fighter, not wanting to be caught at close range. Baller means it can get out of an ambush, or alternatively capture an objective when things are looking better. Flexible, helping the .52 gal style in multiple ways. With decent floor shooting and the lowest baller charge at 170 points, it's a pretty decent baller pick. Next we move on to the .52 gal Deco, equipped with the curling bomb. Useful for approaches or mix-ups, as well as easy turfing or getting into mid before the other team. I quite like this sub-weapon. It enables easy quick pushes to get into enemy territory and a route to swim back once it's done. The damage isn't anything to speak of for combos, but the goal here is movement. And it's got Stingray as its special. It's our choice there for a mid-range fighter, usually having to either super jump out or retreat to use it at all. It's almost never in a position where it would make sense to make yourself so vulnerable willingly. We've got a sub-weapon for approaches, a special weapon that backs up, and a gun that shoots mid-range. Stingray doing damage over time also doesn't have any synergy with the .52 gal. It's more of a support weapon and an object cleaner. I'm not sure what the .52 gal Deco wanted to do. There's not much it can do against long-range fighters, it's quite helpless without a throwing attack or a defensive tool, and I would say it only really makes sense to play on smaller maps that enable it to easily reach a snipe for the Stingray. Ever wondered what it would look like if Minnie Mouse turned into a gun? Wonder no more! It's the Kenza .52 gal! Its sub-weapon is Splash Wall! Most played here, I think. As someone who loved the vanilla .52 in Splatoon 1, this is the weapon of my people. Splash Wall gives them something to deal with, forces them to move to the side to fight you, and when it's clear how a foe will move, the main gun is downright lethal. There's certainly an art to it, having to toss it out preemptively. The main appeal is being able to push forward just that little bit further and shoot from behind or around, enabling it to slay things that barely outrange it, or just make shorter range target extra helpless when they want to get in closer. Its special is Booyah Bomb. Strong defense for itself and for the objective. Gets the enemies to back up while shielding for a few seconds. Tossing a splash wall before activation can make it even bulkier if losing the shield is a concern. Charges 180 points, inexpensive and strong. Overall, this weapon is downright irritating to kill, sporting multiple fail-safes. Specifically, splat zones where it can color in a zone with its special is king. Choo-choo-choo! Choo-choo-choo! I was hoping they'd let me drive my go-kart on the track and they said no. You have a go-kart? I am going to play Rainmaker, yes I am. Oh my goodness, why did it take 27 episodes? I just can't believe it, it's finally here. I am losing the toad even though I can't sing in the first place. It's finally mine! Oh God, what kit do I want to play here? I like the Kenza .52 gal a lot, I really do. But the Deco might be a good choice for Rainmaker as well. You know what, it might be an off pick, but I've gotta do this sometimes. Believe me, I would love to wield Minnie Mouse as a gun like any hot-blooded man ever would. And it might be kind of an off pick, but I'm gonna go with the Deco. You gotta pick weird stuff every once in a while. I've been talking about that lately and following my own advice, so I'm gonna do that. And I am, doing some housework around the house. That's how I kinda look. It starts. It's okay, it's okay. We're just building it up. We're building up the suspense. Oh, you're wielding Minnie Mouse as a gun. I might be out of my league here. I use my curling bomb, get to the center fast. The curling bomb has good object damage. It's one of the reasons that I picked it. Hit that from this distance, pretty safe. Wow, they were all firing on it. Probably should have gone to the side. Dually squelchers. Yep, dually squelchers. Sometimes? Yeah, sometimes the dually squelchers just get you. That's gonna be a frustrating matchup for me. Wow, they wiped us at the beginning of the match, what? That's gonna be frustrating. There's uninkable turf that they have to go up, and they get their dodge roll to make it easier to move on that stuff. Well, I don't get that. They're gonna be dodge rolling around me. My rate of fire is kind of slow. It can be difficult to land 2 bullets in succession unless I have the initiative in that case. They also outrange me, so there's just a whole bunch of levels that's gonna be a frustrating weapon to fight. I'm gonna go up over here. I'm gonna try to do a little bit of, we'll say reconnaissance. I'm gonna try to go up this way. I don't see... You know I'm here. You definitely knew I was there. Well, he turned around and shot backwards to get me out of the base. They wanted me gone so badly. So in my build, I have chosen to go for some stealth jump. This weapon is downright helpless if anybody gets at the super jump marker. It doesn't have much that it can really do in that situation. I guess you could point blank somebody if you got lucky, but I decided to go with that just to make things a little easier on me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Somebody help out here. Let's go. Going for it. Didn't quite get the kill. Oh, I got an assist there, okay. Softened him up for you. I just wanted to go a little easy on you, yeah. Got that cut. You saw it. You did the thing that I always do whenever people are focused on. Okay, you died, that's fine. Good. Let's jump back in over here. Let's try suppressing the enemy team a bit. I definitely want to be slaying with my abilities. I don't want to shoot those bubbles too much. I always can't stand it whenever you don't have communication with the other players, and as a result, they always pop bubbles that you had a plan for. I always want to be good about that. As for the bubble blower, I haven't gotten to talk about this yet. The bubble blower is, I think it was the first special that was added after launch, and I get the feeling that it was meant to be in the game from the start because in 1.0, you could see it in menus when you looked up tutorials for what the specials did. You just couldn't actually use it because it wasn't on any weapon yet. I think it was the Forge Pro that was the first weapon to have it. This guy, this freaking guy, this Splusiomatic 7, downright infuriating, let me tell you. He's slipping around all over the place. He's doing exactly what you should be doing with that weapon, and that's why I don't like it. Okay. Oh, nope. Okay, he's down. You're down. Taz, finally got you. Gosh. Okay, so they've had 3 down. They only have 1 guy alive right now, so let's just go for it. We're taking the lead. I don't care if I'm a meat shield in this situation. Nice! I'm gonna back off and use my special here. Gotcha, 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 gotcha! Come on! Come on! Come on! Ah, spray and pray. Oh, we won? Shoot! Man, supporting for the back line as a mid-range fighter. Who'da thunk it, huh? Yikes! Well, I chose right. That was 7 kills, 2 stingrays. Used them at pretty good strategic times. Yeah, look at that. The other .52 I'll never use their special. She didn't do anything like that. Yeah. I'm just celebrating. I'm just so happy that my choice actually paid off. Look at all these people over level 100. I've yet to go over that, what that star means. When you hit level 99, you gain the ability to reset and go back to level 1, and you get a little star next to your name. Unfortunately, it doesn't stack. There aren't 2 stars. Oh, Humpback Pump Track! Humpback Pump Track is my favorite stage in Splatoon 2. It has been in the game since launch. In fact, before launch, there were events where you could play Splatoon 2 for like a weekend before it actually officially released. There was the Splatfest World Premiere, there was the Global Test Fire, and it was in at least one of those events. I think I also got to play this at an E3 before its release, and I've loved it ever since. It's just, so you got a lot of side area right here. It's a little bit wavy, kind of like Black Belly Skate Park, though less extreme. It's a much larger map as well, and you got this great big ol' center right here. There it is, that's holding the trigger. That's the downside of playing the weapon. Holding the trigger becomes really inaccurate after just a few bullets, and it happens sooner than you'd expect. You got a lot of ways out of spawn. You can go this way, over here. There's a lot of area that we've yet to paint in, which I guess I'll do just real quick. It's important too. Open up. Gotcha. Quick trigger pulls are where it's at. Gotcha. Nice, triple kill. Why did I activate that? I have no idea. I guess I just wanted to pop that, thinking that they were gonna come for it soon. Maybe I could suppress somebody or another with that. I don't know. It hit something, so at least it wasn't totally useless. Gonna rain down from above. Didn't see that coming. I thought we were popping it, so I was like, okay, I'll jump. Being in the air does make you pretty helpless. A lot of snipers will shoot you down out of a jump just because you're falling at a constant pace, especially on stages like Moray Towers, where there's like really long drops where it's telegraphed for a long time. That can be risky. Ah! Got it. I think they're about all dead. There's 1 guy left. Yeah, there's only 1 left alive. Doesn't look like they're super jumping in, so I think now is just the time to pop it and go. I'll grab it. There he is. The chip damage actually counted as an assist. That was funny. There is the Flingza roller. I need some help here if I'm gonna pull this off. Didn't have a way forward right there. It was just a little too slow. So going into Humpback Pump Track a little bit more, you got an ink rail out of spawn. People were using it to get to the center and attack the Rainmaker earlier. That is one feature of the map that I like. I wanted ink rails in this game from the very beginning, and I was happy that I got them. There's kind of a long, winding pathway to get inside of the enemy base. You can see them using it right here. Gotcha. So you gotta go kind of a long pathway here, where you have to go around that uninkable thing in the center. Yeah, you have to go, you're seeing how it is. I don't want to do that yet. Let's do this. And then let this guy super jump into it. Didn't quite get the kill. I'll hop out of this ink rail. Shooting while jumping with this thing is terrible, so maybe not the best choice. You see how I'm just shooting all around my target? There. Nope. Gotcha. That was like 4 hits. He must have been recovering health at a really good rate there or something. They have the Rainmaker once more. Okay. We can suppress that. I don't know if anybody's actually next to that for the popping to be worth it. I do see it turning purple. And There's a Booyah Bomb, and then he's dead. We got it. Okay, good. Double kill. I'm getting close to my special. I don't know if I want to grab that, though, but I think I will anyway. Let's go. Did a flick shot right there, at least I tried to. Don't retreat. Okay, I gotta move forward. Gotta listen to the voice speaking into my mind. It's telling me that a bomb in my brain will blow up if I keep going back. I can't do that, man. How many more times will they grab this freaking Rainmaker? They have been all over our base. We have not done anything this game, it doesn't feel like. Somehow didn't die there, but I did die there. Don't tell me I'm gonna lose on my favorite map once I finally got it. There are still 2 maps after this one that we have not seen yet. We've played versus mode, I think 26 times. And it's roughly a 1 in 12 shot of getting any given stage, and yet there were still 4 of them at the beginning of this video that we had not even played once. I don't know how this keeps happening, but it's always like, no man, Anchovy Games, every single time. That and Skipper Pavilion, we see those stages constantly. I'm gonna try to go this way. I know what they're gonna do. There we go. Stopped it. Gotcha. What are you doing, buddy? Gotcha. Ah, it was a valiant effort. We did so good there. We were using an alternate pathway that is not the most frequently used one in the world, but with them having the Rainmaker in our base, it was so good. That was a good effort. Oh God, I think I slayed like 5 guys in a row at the end or something like that. I was on fire, I was tunnel visioning. I got 18 kills. I'm not ashamed of that performance. Fun map, you got 2 ways into base. The choke points just make it really fun to defend. I think I like it because I like long range weapons like the heavy splatling, and it's just fun to use. The little thing that the ink rail's on that's usually used for snipes, I'd like to show that off with a longer range weapon, but for now, I think we're pretty good. So I do believe, with 1 crack in our glass, we've made it a little further into S+ rank. Next time on Splatoon 2, we're looking at a bad weapon. Yeah. No other way of putting it. See you guys then. The next day found Marie waiting at the station for Callie's arrival. When the train pulled in, though, Callie wasn't on board. I bet she totally overslept again, Marie thought as she settled in to wait for the next train. Callie was not on the next train, though, nor the one after that, or the one after that. Night fell, and there was still no sign of her. Marie called Callie's office and was told she'd needed to head straight home from work the previous evening. She seemed a bit flustered, but I figured she was just in a hurry to get back to Calamari County, Callie's manager said. Marie tried their apartment several times, but no one picked up. Marie began to feel panic rising in her chest. The following morning, Marie cut her trip short and returned to Inkopolis on the first train of the day. She hated to leave her parents so suddenly, but couldn't shake feeling worried about Callie. Plagued by a sense of unease, she spent the whole trip on her phone, searching for some clues as to Callie's whereabouts. Her efforts failed to turn up anything to calm her fears. When she arrived at Inkopolis, Marie headed straight for their apartment. The place looked exactly as she'd left it. In fact, there was no sign Callie had been home at all since Marie left for her trip. But if she hadn't come home, where could she have gone? After giving it some thought, Marie got an idea and hurried out of the apartment.